Hey guys, it's Izzy. We are reading part 2 of chapter 5, I'll Esme this week, so here we go. I would have been happy to lie here forever, to never disturb this moment, but my body had other ideas. I laughed at my impatient stomach. It seemed sort of prosaic to be hungry after all that had passed last night.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel
brought back down to earth from some great height. What's funny, he murmured, still stroking my back. The sound of his voice, serious and husky, brought it with a deluge of memories from the night, and I felt a blush color my face and neck. To his question, my stomach growled. I laughed again. You just can't escape being human for very long. I waited, but he did not laugh with me. Slowly, sinking through the many layers of bliss that clouded my head, came the realization of a different atmosphere outside my own glowing sphere of happiness. I opened my eyes. The first thing I saw was the pale, almost silvery skin of his throat, the arc of his chin above my face. His jaw was taut. I propped myself up on the elbow so I could see his face. He was staring at the frothy canopy above us, and he didn't look at me as I studied his grave features. His expression was a shock. It sent a physical jolt through my body. Edward? I said, a strange little catch in my throat. What is it? What's wrong? You have to ask. His voice was hard, cynical. My first instinct, the product of a lifetime of insecurities, was to wonder what I had done wrong. I thought through everything that had happened, but I couldn't find any sour notes.
Say it. Make love to me.
It had all been simpler than I expected. We fit together like corresponding pieces made to match up. This had given me a secret satisfaction. We were compatible physically as well as the other ways. Fire and ice, somehow existing together without destroying each other. More proof that I belonged with him. I couldn't think of any part that would make him look like this, so severe and cold. What had I missed? His fingers smoothed the worried lines on my forehead. What are you thinking? He whispered. You're upset. I don't understand. Did I couldn't finish. His eyes tightened. How badly are you hurt, Bella? The truth. Don't try to downplay it. Hurt? I repeated. My voice came out higher than usual because the word took me so by surprise. He raised one eyebrow, his lips a tight line. I made a quick assessment, stretching my body, automatically tensing and flexing my muscles. There was stiffness and a lot of soreness too, it was true, but mostly there was this odd sensation that my bones all had become unhinged at the joints, and I had changed halfway into the consistency of a jellyfish.
Oh no, hell no, man. Y'all done up and done it. Oh no, hell no, boy. Y'all done up and done it. Oh no, hell no, man. Y'all done up and done it. Y'all done up and done it, man.
It was not an unpleasant feeling, and then I was a little angry because he was darkening this most perfect of all mornings with his pessimistic assumptions. Why would you jump to that conclusion? I've never been better than I am now. He closed his eyes. Stop that. Stop what? Stop acting like I'm not a monster for having agreed to this. Edward, I whispered, really upset now. He was pulling my bright memory through the darkness, straining it. Don't ever say that. He didn't open his eyes. It was like he didn't want to see me. Look at yourself, Bella. Then tell me I'm not a monster. Wounded, shocked, I followed his instructions unthinkingly and then gasped. What had happened to me? I couldn't make sense of the fluffy white snow that clung to my skin. I shook my head and a cascade of white drifted out of my hair. I pinched one soft white bit between my fingers. It was a piece of down. Why am I covered in feathers? I asked confused. He asked impatiently. I bit a pillow or two. That's not what I'm talking about. You bit a pillow? Why? So that's it this week. We'll see you next week. Bye.